Welcome to edition 8.6 of Drive With Me. KB here. But let's do something a little different. And then that's where I would put the footage in. Welcome back. I don't know if I'm gonna actually use this vlog footage, mostly because it is the 8.6 edition, and like I said last week, I need to fix my plate. I want to do like a more in-depth video of the car. Go every single detail, right? Every single nitty-gritty detail, you know, of my experience. I have 37,901 miles. You could round it up to 38. But go over what 38,000 miles looks like. You know, daily driving this car. You know, the goods, the bads, the quirks, the annoyances, all the incidents it's been. Mods. I made a whole mod list. I made a timeline, right? I would say 2024 was the year I did the biggest mods. Damn, that's a 2023. You know, I got the car in November 2022. Left the stock for a while. Up until what was it? April, I got the well, it's still stock, but aesthetically, I got the ducktail and the side markers, because I got the base version that don't come with it. It doesn't come with the ducktail, which I think personally it's much needed. And then August, and I'm going over just the biggest ones. In the video, I'm gonna go do every single detail. But in August, I got the M-Tech clutch spring, which made a big difference, a huge difference in the characteristics of driving this car. You know, I think there's a lot of OGs in Reddit online. They're like, oh, the stock clutch is, you know, if you don't know how to drive it, just say that. But then it's also a lot of other OGs are like, oh no, this way too soft. You don't. There's no engagement. You don't feel the bite point. It's like barely there, and the spring makes it aggressive enough. Nothing like a V8 clutch, but more like a WRX almost. Makes it aggressive enough to, you know, feel it. Anyway, those were the main ones on my head. Oh no, wait, when did I always forget if it's 2023 or 2024. No, it had to be 2023. Summer of that, I got the HK spec-l exhaust. I had this exhaust for a while, for a long time now. So I got that in 23, sometime I ordered in April. It arrived like in July, I think. It arrived way earlier than I thought. Fast forward 2024 for my birthday, I ordered wheels. SSR GTX 01s in 18.5 by 44 offset. You know, thinking I'll play it safe. I was like, yeah, I'll be on stock suspension for a while. Man, that lasted up until June, summer again. And in July I got the coilovers. Dropped the car. Those were the two biggest changes in 2024. Haven't really touched it yet since. My goal was to add spacers, and unfortunately in October, what was October? Yeah, October. I had the wheel stud incident where my wheel almost fell off completely. Thankfully, it didn't. So I was forced to upgrade my studs. Instead of just replacing them for OEM studs for that wheel only, I did all four ARP 2.5-inch studs and dropped in some Moteki 10 mil, not 10 inch, good God, 10 millimeter spacers, and that gave me the offset that I wanted with the aggressive fitment. So now it's a 34. And those would be the biggest mods, you know, everybody asks for. That changed the aesthetics and the characteristics. And I don't really have any other plans for it soon, at least. I do want headers, but I don't want to. Like, I'd rather just pay the car off, honestly. Because headers themselves are like $800. Install's probably going to be like 200 or something. And then you have the tune you got to do. And then there's a couple ways to do the tune. It's just a whole freaking rabbit hole. Like, it's going to be at least $1,500 to $2,000. Especially if I want a good tune. And it's just, like, I already put way too much money on this. And then, especially with it voiding my warranty, I'd rather wait. But anyway, I'm going to do an overview. Go to some parking lot, probably behind over here, and go through every detail. And I'm not talking about every detail. I'm showing every damage, every damage that's gotten from every incident. Just so people know, you know, what you'll do with if you don't do this, or if you do this, etc. You know, like this, like, you know, if you're driving even stock, you have to you don't want to attack those angles of those steep driveways straight on. Because you will destroy your car. I wonder why you parked so far away. Anyway, like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna 100% use this, but if I do, you know, then you have the drone out? That is terrifying, my brother. I would have done a much better parking job if that was the case. Take this pic. Anyway, I say if I do use this, then have a nice Sunday. See you guys next time. Peace.